Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Start Getting 3 or More Paid Speaking Engagements a Year. And I am fired up here today because we are going to talk about 5 things that, in my mind, meeting planners are looking for when they're looking to hire somebody as a professional speaker and obviously paying them to speak. Now, just so we're clear, I'm using the term meeting planner as kind of this catch-all. So it could be a corporate decision maker. It could be, maybe an HR person who's bringing you, or a trainer, like I said. It might be a program manager for like a trade show or a trade association or a conference or something like that. But the idea is that these are people who bring people like myself in to speak, and there are 5 things that I think you kind of need to be thinking about, because for a lot of people, they think that getting, and I was like this myself, they think that getting paid to speak was this like huge thing. That unless you're like, Tom Clancy or Dick Cheney or Mary Lou Retton or a 20-time New York Times bestseller, that like there's no room for you to be paid to speak. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Meeting planners are on the lookout all the time for competent individuals who they can feel comfortable with, that they can come in and speak in front of their group. The problem is that they need to make sure and they need to get comfortable with you before they actually pull out their checkbook, okay? And they need to be able to get comfortable with you before that. And then once that's the case, oh my gosh, they will be a path to your door. So with that said, let's talk about the 5 things in no particular order. I jotted them down. Number 1, they are looking for someone they can trust. All right. And that's interesting because, that goes without saying, like everybody wants to work with somebody they can trust. Meeting planners are one of the few industries where when you hire a speaker, like they don't know exactly what you're going to be until everybody else knows, right? 3 minutes into when you're on stage, then everybody knows whether or not it's a good decision or not. But meeting planners don't. But they're putting their reputation on the line every time. They need somebody that they can trust. They need someone who knows what they're talking about, right? There's a competency component here to this. They need someone who is entertaining and engaging. So it's not enough anymore just to be, Sally content, right? Well, blah, 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 like the Peanuts. Remember that, the teacher? No. They're not looking for that. We have a place where we can get that. It's called the internet, okay? If we want to just get information, we go to this internet and get that information. But if we want something to be done in an informative and entertaining fashion, then we get a speaker to do that. So they're looking for someone who's entertaining and energetic and engaging. All right, number 4, and don't sleep on this. They're looking for someone who is easy to work with. All right. I consider myself easy to work with in general. I'm easygoing in general. Okay. So this for me was not that hard, but there are some divas out there. You're going to want to stay away from being kind of viewed like that. And then also they want, last but not least, they want someone who can communicate a message effectively to their organization. Now you're like, Brian, that sounded a lot like number 3, entertaining and energetic, or engaging, entertaining, energetic, and engaging. Right. So number 5 is communicating something to their organization, being able to do it effectively. That's a conversation around articulation. I use analogies a lot. That's the conversation around making sure that when people are done, they actually get, they're like, what did you learn? Oh, I learned this, this, and this. That's a conversation about action items. That's a conversation about deliverables. That's a conversation about connecting the dots between what you're saying and how that can help your audience move forward. Entertaining, engaging, and what was the other one? Oh, and for entertaining, engaging, and energetic, right? That's a conversation around delivery. So you kind of think of it as like, that's a conversation around the sizzle. Number 5, in terms of communicating effectively, that's definitely discussion about the steak. All right. So they want all 5 things. So what are we talking about? Someone they can trust, someone who knows what they're talking about, someone who's entertaining, engaging, and energetic, someone who is easy to work with, and someone who can communicate a message effectively to their organization. All right. So that's what they're looking for. In my opinion, in my experience, that's what people are looking for. And that's, I think, some good stuff to help you move forward. All right. Now, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.